Hi, I'm Scott Shook. I've been at Grace Point for 7.5 years.
And I'm Jennifer Shook, and I've been at Grace Point for 18 years.
I started prison ministry in prison in 2000 when I got saved. I went to prison for aggravated robbery. I met this guy who was a prisoner. I didn't want to hear anything about it. He came to my cell when I moved on to the unit, and basically I told him to go away. He said, "Well, what can I do for you?" And I said, "Hey, go get me a cigarette." And he said, "A cigarette?" And I said, "Yeah, go get me a cigarette." And it's illegal to smoke in prison, and so he went and got me a cigarette, and I smoked that cigarette, and that was the turning point of my life. I figured if he cared enough about me to go get a cigarette for me, and he's a Christian, it really changed my life.
I know. Well, it allowed him to listen to he would listen to Michael from that point on.
Yeah, I knew he cared about me, and that, you know, a Christian who cares is life-changing. I did 15 years, 4 months, and 3 days. Grace Point got behind me, prayed for me. They knew me before I ever came home. And they were Steve Stoner, one of the great men of God that served at Grace Point, prayed for me. My father-in-law was on the staff at Grace Point, Dave Galbraith, and he connected with all the pastors, and they prayed. Greg Berry prayed for me for years before I ever came home. He was just such an encouragement to my wife and to myself, and because of that, I mean, I came home to a church, to a family. Like, I walked through a door that felt like I was home, like I was free, and could just be me. Everybody knew my story, and it was okay. I felt so accepted and loved. So honestly, when you're going into a prison, you're going to meet a lot of people that are already saved and know the Lord, and they have families, and they've made bad decisions, and it's cost them their lives and their families' lives because their families are so connected to them. At Christmas time in prison, you would think any time when you say the word Christmas would be a happy time, but there's so much sadness there because a man is sitting in his cell thinking about his bad decisions, and because of that, he can't be with the people that he loves the most.
A lot of those guys, they don't ever get visits. Many of the prisoners have gone years and years and years and years without visits, without letters, without anything. And so even volunteers coming in for a service like that and getting to see somebody in the free world, as they say it, coming in, it completely changes their day.
You don't even really have to share yourself. You just being there is a blessing to them. And I promise you, if you go into the prison system, you're the one who's going to come out blessed. You're the one who's going to find hope. You're the one who's going to find strength.